Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am sleepysimsie and today I am doing a speed build. Now before we start, I just want to say this speed build took me 4 hours to do. Yeah, I'm dedicated. This was non-stop and it was a long time. Another thing I want to say before we really start is the outline is by another simmer. She's amazing and I love her so much. I mention her a lot. You know her, Emily. I think I'm pronouncing her name right now because before I was always pronouncing her name wrong. I was pronouncing it Emil, but I'm pretty sure it's Emily. But yeah, it is a really pretty name though. But the outline is by her, not by me. But I did the interior by myself and I did ask for permission to use the exterior and she said yes. So yeah, you always gotta ask permission before using someone else's stuff, otherwise it is copyright. So even if it's just in the Sims or something. But yeah, this video is a pretty long video. It's 45 minutes, right? 44 and a half, 45, something like that. And it took me, I probably already mentioned this, but this build took me about 4 hours. And again, it was non-stop and I'm very tired and my voice is scratchy and I have a scratchy voice, which is the same thing. I'm so sorry, I'm rambling. But this was really fun to do. As you can see, we're in Newcrest and this is actually her personal save file I'm working on right now for the for Let's Play. I'm planning that to incorporate into Annabella's life, so I'm very excited about that. And if you haven't seen Annabella's life, go watch it. It's a pretty good first episode, if I say so myself. But let's just talk about the build. So it took me about 3 or 4 times to try to get this right. And even with the roof, I had like a problem with the roof, this part, because I wasn't sure exactly how to do this because there was that part right there and it was pretty annoying, but I managed to do it somehow. I really don't know how I managed to do it, but I did. But again, this was really fun to do. I do have another build that I'm working on. It's gonna be in the same neighborhood too. And I'm very excited about that. That's actually gonna be my own build, so yeah, very excited about that. I'm also nervous because the roofing for this took me about 10 to 12 minutes because I had no idea how I was gonna do this part. And then I again found my way around it. Again, don't know how, but I did it. But yeah, I'm really proud of it, and that's the roofing. On the bottom roof on the on this side where the big box is, there is a part that I forgot to place one of the what are they called? They're these things. I forgot to place it, so that's gonna be like that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put this for download, but I did want to do a speed build on it. The exterior is not exactly the same. I wanted to do a little bit different, but the shell is the same. But if you've seen my live streams, the house next to it is very light and like soft kind of, and that's really my style, but I wanted to try something different. So for the interior of this, I went with like a dark white and black modern type thing. But yeah, the outside is the same colors because I kind of want to do that for the neighborhood to keep it like the same, but the insides are different. And I was originally gonna add a pool, but then like the pool's not gonna fit, so I added a jacuzzi and some other stuff. I did add a grill because I do want to incorporate that into all these builds in this neighborhood. I have 2 more lots to do, I believe. So yeah, and then we're going on to landscaping. I wanted to do the same thing, but I don't think I added any trees, at least I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I did add the same plants though, because I love these plants so much. They're really pretty, and I couldn't really figure out which ones were the right one of these little flower ones, so I went up into regular build by and I found them, and they were really cute. And I used the flowers from Debug from Cottage Living again because they're beautiful. I love them so much. And yeah, so landscaping is really not my strong suit. I have gotten better at it, but I'm still not too great at landscaping, so I'm surprised these ones turned out the way they did. But yeah, right, I didn't add any trees. I'm just remembering this right now. I probably could have added a tree somewhere, but I didn't, so that was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of a dumb mistake. I don't know, but it turned out okay, so it was a successfully failed mistake. And here I'm going through the Cottage Living stuff to find these flowers, and they are just absolutely beautiful. I love them so much. The outside of the house is the same colors too, because I wanted to do like the outside the same around the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and again, I'm sorry my voice is scratchy. But I did add some flowers right here. I wasn't planning on it, but I did, so there's that. And yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I did mention that the inside is different, but the outside is the same, so there's that. And adding some dirt around because it's realistic, you know, kind of. I don't know, I'm guessing. I don't go outside much. As you can tell by the amount of hours I have in The Sims, I'll put a picture up right now, and this is just on one account. I have, I think, 2 accounts actually, so I'm gonna just put a picture of the one that my main one. It's insane. But yeah, I love this so much, and I don't know, I think it's just really pretty, and I think I did it really well. And again, the landscaping is not the same as in the other build, the original build of this. It is different because I did want to do it my own, but again, the shell is the same, and the outside colors are the same, and the stones and all that kind of stuff. I was originally going to do something different, but I was like, you know, neighborhood, we're going to try to keep it the same. I don't know, I know all houses aren't like that, but that's kind of just like what I imagine. And the people that live in this neighborhood, very wealthy. I can just tell you that much. And I'm going to incorporate this neighborhood into my Let's Play of Annabella's life, or journey, sorry. Which is, I have another episode I need to work on. I have 3 other videos I need to do to get out this month. So it was this one, which is a build one. I had to do March mods. I have another build, actually, so there's 5 things I had to do. And then I had to do another episode of Annabella's journey. And then I have another one to do that I can't even remember right now. It'll come to me later. But I have a lot of videos that I have to get out this month, and I'm very nervous for that. But you know, I think I could do it. And the thing is, I'm also working on my save file again because it got messed up again. And it's very annoying because the calendar will do like this glitch thing. I don't know what causes it. Other people don't have this problem, which is weird. So it's probably me, and The Sims hates me and doesn't want me to play her anymore. So whatever, I see how it is. I'm quitting The Sims. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not quitting The Sims. But it is very annoying, so I'm hoping this is the last time that happens. That would be absolutely great. Because I don't want to have to deal with another save file again. But I do have, this is actually, I'm working on New Crest right now, filling up all the lots. And this neighborhood, this is a long streak of the houses and stuff like that. I was originally going to make them, I was going to make it a, what's it called, like a shopping street or something like that, but I was like, you know, why don't we make this a wealthy neighborhood? And then on the map, on the top corner, I was gonna make that the like less wealthy, you could say. And then at the bottom in the corner is like this like just little shopping area. It's not really a shopping area. There's a daycare and a spa and some other stuff. So I have these all like named out. Like that bottom corner area with all the community lots is Sunny Hills, and this is just a neighborhood. I even numbered the things because I'm going all out for this. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but I am going all out. And then I'm going to be doing the other ones again. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this and play with this. I'm not going to be playing in this house. I'm going to be playing in the one next to it with the big pool, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I've been talking for like 11 minutes and my voice is already hurting me, so I'm probably not going to talk for this whole time, but I probably am. It's weird because I don't know. But the house is looking pretty good so far. I like these windows a whole lot. I think they're the coastal set, and I am in love with them, and they're just so pretty. I like how they have a open version and a closed version. It just makes it so much like better for me. I honestly don't know, but it makes it so much better. So that's the outside. We are finally moving on to the inside, and the outside, well, actually we're not even done with the outside. We're just putting in lights. The outside, it took me about an hour to do, just landscaping in the building. That took me about an hour and a half in total. And then doing the interior plus modifying the exterior a little bit took me another few hours. So again, this whole thing took me around 4 hours, and I did it in one sitting. But yeah, let me just say, the people that live here are, again, very much wealthy. But they have a infant and a child daughter, so I'm very excited for that. And for me, I am going to be putting people in these houses when they're all done, and they're going to have a boy infant and a child daughter, and I'm very excited for that because they're going to become friends with Annabella and whoever her love interest is. I haven't decided that yet. If you're on my live streams, you have seen someone be her husband, but that was because I was doing a test stream of the infants, and I was actually playing in the house right next to this one. So I was very excited about that. If you want to watch the streams, you can. I'll put it up in the corner where the little eye thing is, and I'll put it in the description too. Oh my god, I am like so running out of breath. So I'm trying to find like these flower things that you can see on the side of the house, on the other house, and I was trying to find them, and it took me about 10 minutes, and I couldn't find them, so I went with a different one, and I think that was like a big brain idea because I just did not want to sit there for like a whole hour looking for the same thing, so I went with these, and they actually are pretty cute. I think I might change the ones on the other house to these. I honestly don't know. That might just be me. But yeah, this was like a lot of fun to build, and we're almost like 15 minutes into this build. Oh, and we're still only doing the outside. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. I don't even know how in my other video of the build I managed to talk for 25 minutes. I'm a very talkative person, and I just, half the time I don't even know what I'm talking about. We're just gonna keep that to ourselves. But yeah, I got a comment on my other build that really made me happy. I'll put a picture up on the screen. and it made me so happy. And I think they said something about me rambling is like just chilling, it makes them feel like they're chilling out with a friend playing The Sims. I was like, that really made me happy. And I don't know, that was really nice. And this is where I decided to start with a darker modern, is with the plants, because I was originally going to go with a light theme, soft light theme like I did on the other house, but I was like, you know what, we're going to do something different. And I've never done anything like this, like the color wise. It took me a while to actually find my style of build, and I did a lot of different things. I did like pop references, I went through like Y2K, I've went through like, what was it, like grunge. I've been through all this stuff, and I finally found something that I love, and I'm very excited about it. But in the future, again, it will probably change. I'm not sure, but it was very weird doing darker colors because I'm more into light colors. I show my mom my build. She's like, why don't you ever add any colors? I'm like, because I don't want to. And she's like, yeah, but you need colors. I'm like, well, it's my style. And she's like, I'd add colors. I'm like, but I'm not you. And it's funny. She'll give me this look sometimes. I love my mom. I think everybody loves their mom, probably, hopefully. I'm just rambling about my mom now. I honestly just am loving this. I did the backyard too, and I think it just turned out so pretty. It's small and yet just perfect, and the other backyard was so like huge, and it was just so difficult to do landscaping because I had to like add these plants in, and I did that last minute, and that part took me about half an hour to do on the other one. So yeah, I'm glad this only took me a little bit of a time, but it just turned out so cute. I feel like maybe I could do like a cottage. Ooh, intimate cottage or something like that. I don't know. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I still have 2 builds and 4 other videos to do. So I'm not gonna like get ahead of myself or anything. Well, I probably am, and going to write out everything I'm going to do. Oh god, I am still just rambling. I am so sorry. More about the build. You'll see me saving a lot. I do have, so I was working on another build before this one for a video, which was gonna be the original one. My game crashed, and I didn't save anything because I was stupid. And I was like, you know, it'll be fine. And again, my game crashed and I lost every piece of it. And that build took me, I was already around 2.5 hours into that build. And oh my god, I got so frustrated. So I was gonna build it again. I'm like, I don't want to build that again, because it was like a park on a 50 by 50 lot. And it was like, oh my goodness, because I was working on a townhouse too. Or not a townhouse, like a city hall. And that just, I was so annoyed by that. I can probably put together a video of what I have recorded from it before my game crashed, if you want me to, and I can upload it. If it's just if you want, I don't have to, it's up to you guys. But oh yeah, I wanted to thank you for like 430 subscribers. That was insane. Oh my goodness, I never expected that. And when I went on to YouTube the day that I hit 430, I was like, oh my god, how did I get here? I remember the time that I just went on and I had like 100 and something. I was like, what? That is insane. And I've grown a really nice community, and it's really made me happy, and honestly, it makes me enjoy The Sims more. Like, I've always loved The Sims, but just playing The Sims with this community has just like made me so happy, like you would not even imagine. And honestly, it just, thank you so much for that. Like, oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I don't know. It's insane. But anyways, getting to the build. Oh my god, we are 20 minutes into this. Ah, such a long way to go. I just put all the wallpaper in and the flooring, and as you can see, dark and modern, elegant-ish. And here I'm working on the kitchen, and I was looking through a bunch of things, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then clutter, that was another thing. I was going through clutter to clutter up the kitchen for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. You guys, I'm too dedicated to this, honestly. Send help. Send help. I need help. I'm way too obsessed with The Sims. I am, oh my goodness, save me. But yeah, it took me quite a while to do, honestly. I think the kitchen slash dining probably took me the longest. Kitchens always take me the longest to build though, honestly. And I've recently fell in love with this style of kitchen. It's in my other one too, and the inspiration was from, again, Emily, and I love it so much. And I'm gonna try to incorporate it into a lot of my builds if there's the room for it. But here I'm adding more clutter, and this little tin thing actually comes with Granny's cookbook. And if you download all the recipes, then you can get the tin too. It's a separate download, I think, and it also comes with a open book that's on a stand. But I like the tin version because it was really cute here. And oh boy, the island. It's very like glitchy, you could say. Not glitchy, but like clip through. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was definitely something. And here is where I'm looking for a bunch of stuff. This was the start of clutter. Yay! So 10 to 15 minutes of clutter. I was going through it so fast, trying to find, okay, I can find something. I can do this. I got this. Something modern, something small, something elegant, anything I could find. And those jars have pasta in them. It's hard to tell, but I like them, so we put them in. And since I am Italian, I had to put them in. I love pasta. It's amazing. I think everybody loves pasta. Pasta is just absolutely amazing. I don't know if you've ever been to Vince's. Oh, Vince's. That is like the best pasta restaurant ever. Like, if you've never been there, you have to look it up. And if there's one near you, you have to go. Like, oh my goodness, the sauce. There's just something about the sauce, and it's just, it's delicious. I love it so much. Anyways, back to the video. Oh my god, that sounded so weird. We're gonna ignore that. Oh my goodness, we're only it's only been 3 minutes since I last checked. Oh my goodness, this is such a long video. But again, clutter. Yay, I got, I think, everything that I wanted to put on clutter there, and it took like 10 to 15 minutes, guys. You'll see me stop a lot in the video, and that's because I'm going around and do stuff around the house to help around. There's this part where I took like a really long pause because I had to take out the trash. I'm just gonna take that part out though. So yeah, give me a quick second. Okay, anyways, I like these wine bottles because it just seems like, I don't know, the family who I'm planning for putting in here, I already have like an idea of what I'm going to do to them. That sounded awful. Oh my goodness, that just sounded so wrong. Oh my god, let me please rephrase that. The family that I am going to create, that sounds so much better, is like kind of like romantic, kind of. well, not really. I don't know. They're kind of like, I don't know. I just thought the wine bottles there were just kind of romantic because, I don't know, I just imagine the family that's gonna live here is like so totally in love with each other, and they go on these dates and they plan these romantic things, and they had like, I don't know. I love it so much. But I was also thinking, okay, this is just a thought I had while I was building one of the rooms. One of the kids was a surprise. Like, they weren't trying for it, but they were a surprise. I'm not gonna say which one. You honestly can decide which one you think it is. Is it the child or the infant? I don't know. You guys decide. You guys figure it out, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. Anyways, I'm adding these like little sofa seat thingies to the corners where I have no idea what to do with anything, because that actually kind of works out. Like, what am I gonna do in this corner, honestly? So I add these seats and like, hallelujah, it works. Oh my god, I just said hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm thinking of my grandma so much. I am so sorry. I feel like, okay, so my great grandma, she passed away about a year ago. Actually, last December was a year. And I've been having her on my mind, and I've, like, this is weird, but I can actually feel my grandma. Like, not even my grandma, I can feel other family members that have passed, like, near me. Like, it's weird, I know. Don't judge me, don't do anything, don't say anything. But it's like I can feel her around, and my mom feels some of our dead family members around too, but she's been around a lot more than usual. And it's so weird. Every time I turn around, like that, it's just like a millisecond that happens, but I swear I see like a shadow figure of her. I don't know if I'm just going crazy or something because I'm on the computer like 24/7, but it's weird, and my mom can feel her too, and my dad's around too, and I don't know what's going on, but it's weird. And since I graduated early, when I was dismissed from my last class, I swear that I felt something on my, like a hand tap my shoulder, and in my grandma's voice, she said, "You did it." Excuse me? I started crying, and I swear I heard that, and I don't know. It was probably just my imagination, but it felt so real, and it sounded just like her. Or I'm being haunted, and there's like a monster entity or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with the idea that it is my grandma. So yeah, I finished the kitchen and the dining room and this little entry area. I added some plants. I didn't know what I was gonna do with this back corner, but I didn't do anything. So yeah. So I think next I started on the bathroom. I'm pretty sure the downstairs bathroom, or the the living room. Yeah, I started on the bathroom. And I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but then I just went with like this, and it just turned out pretty well, and I think it looks very nice and everything. And I was going to add a bathtub here and a toilet there, but then I realized, I don't know, because I didn't know exactly how that looked. So I got rid of the bathtub and just decided to make this like a half bathroom. If you probably know what a half bathroom is, but if you don't, it's just like when there's a toilet and a sink. So yeah, not a full bathroom. And I was going to add a candle on the top of the thing, but I was thinking, if this was real life, the towel would burn because of the candle. So I know it's not real life, I know it's The Sims, but I mean, I don't know, it's weird. I'm weird like that. I want it to be realistic. Speaking of realistic, does anyone know of any like realistic mods for infants? I've been looking and I can't find anything. I found some CC for the infants. I actually created an infant with CC, and it's really cute. If you're not on my Tumblr, I'll put a picture up right now. Oh, you should totally go see my Tumblr, like amazingness. It's filled with like reblogs of things and gameplay and all that kind of stuff. There's not going to be a current household of the Bennett family next month, because I was planning on doing a update on them every 2 months, and the last one was in February, so the next current household of them would be next month, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do them or not. Is that 50-50 chance? I'm not sure. But that was the bathroom, and it turned out pretty well, and we're finally like 31 minutes into this video, which means we only have like a little bit longer left to go. But oh my goodness, this is just a really long video. I've been rambling, and I'm not gonna lie, half the time I don't know what I'm rambling about. So we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna pretend I didn't do that when I did. Okay, we're going to pretend, because pretending is amazing. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you just used to pretend like, I don't know, you were a princess or a fairy or something? Yeah, when I was a little kid, I didn't pretend. I was. Like, it was my whole thing. I'm a fairy. I'm a unicorn. I'm a mermaid. That was my thing. I always was a mermaid. I didn't believe I was a mermaid. I was a mermaid. I think every kid goes through that, but I don't know, I don't know. I was always a mermaid. I was a lot of things, actually. I was a astronaut. I was a princess. I was a mermaid. I was always a mermaid. Always. I believed I was a mermaid. Like, I actually thought I was a mermaid. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I was not a mermaid. And I know every kid goes through it, but I was actually a mermaid, dude. Not in real life, not obviously, but in my mind, I was said that was what I was. I was not human or anything. But again, I think every kid goes through that. But yeah, that was fun. Now, the living room is very dark and modern, and I love it so much. The whole house is very dark and modern, except for the kids' rooms, which are very light. And I try to make them colorful because my mom says, oh, kids' rooms aren't that color, because I'll do like neutral colors for the kids' room. I'm like, I know, but it's my build, Mom. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be showing her my builds anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but I like it when she sees my builds. It makes me happy. I'm just like rambling now, but again, it does look very different on the outside, and outsides can be deceiving. Just like swatches in The Sims. You know that gold shower that came from Get Famous? That really bright leopardy one? Yeah. Don't be trusting the first swatch. The last swatch of that shower is like plain white, and it's marble and has a mirror, and it is so beautiful. Never ever trust the first swatch or the thumbnail of the item. Never trust it. Just don't. Trust me. But I was going to put it into the build, but I was like, no, I didn't. I probably could have. I didn't. But yeah, here I'm working on like this office area, and it turned out really, really nice. So I wasn't exactly sure in the beginning what I was going to do with this awkward room, but I made it into like, it's not really an office, it's like an open office. There, open office. And then there was the corner that's like right next to the bath, that corner. What am I going to do with the corner? I know, add benches, because that just seems to work out. I don't know how, but it just works out great. It's like a seating area, and it's just perfect. Like, what can be better? I don't know what the actual name of it is called. Okay, Okay, I just looked it up. It's called a window seat. For some reason, I thought it was like something else. I was wrong. It's a window seat. It makes perfect sense. So I'm incorporating that here because I honestly don't know what else I'd put here. I'm adding pillows because pillows just are amazing. And here I'm looking for a rug, and I used this one. I wanted to use a different one, but it was sizing down too differently than I wanted it to, and it didn't fit right. And I don't have my tool mod in, and yeah, because it's broken because of the update. So rude, update. Oh, can't believe this. I am so out of breath right now, oh my goodness. But we are 35 minutes into this. We still have like maybe 10-15 minutes left to go. But now we're just working on upstairs, and this bathroom is huge. I had no idea how I was gonna do this bathroom, and yet I managed it, and there was still a lot of space. But it did turn out really nice, and I really did enjoy it. Honestly, I would just love to have a big bathroom in real life. Like, who wouldn't, honestly? Small bathrooms are just, I don't know. There's just something about small bathrooms that I don't like. I can't really speak like that because my house has a small bathroom. So yeah, but that's probably why I like big bathrooms, is because I don't have one. We're going to just pretend that I do though. We're just gonna live my life in The Sims. I think that's what like everybody does who plays The Sims, honestly. They just live their life that they really want in The Sims. Like, honestly, The Sims can be your life. You just gotta, I don't know. The Sims is just honestly my life. If I could live in any game, it would be The Sims. As long as I can control my own life. I don't know. Speaking of which, my friend thinks that we are a simulation and someone is controlling us. And I saw a notification playing The Sims of a sim ass saying the same thing. So I'm like, maybe that's not so original. And right here I added like these paintings, and I don't know if that was like a good idea because I don't know if it looks good or not, but I did it anyways. So here's the shower I was talking about. Like pretty. But I ended up going with something different. I ended up going with this one. And the same toilet. I don't know why, but this toilet is so cute. I don't know. We are finally almost done. Maybe. No, we're not. Never mind. I'm just kind of speaking now. This bathroom was difficult because of the mirror and everything. I didn't know exactly how I was going to do that, but I managed it. And now looking back at it, the window's right across from the shower, so you can kind of, if you wanted to see something, you could. Yeah. But you know, it's a game. My mom always says that. My mom is like, what does the game teach you? I'm like, Mom, it teaches me about life. She's like, how? I'm like, I don't know. I cheat in the game, so. Oh, my friend hates it when I cheat. She was in my first live stream, but my first live stream with the infant update, and that was so chaotic, but it was so much fun. I decided to switch the rooms around, and originally I was gonna go with 2 boys, but then I was like, why not a boy and a girl? And I don't know, I really like that idea. And here I was looking for the same bedding but in plain swatches, and I couldn't find it, and I realized I didn't have that version of my game, so I just went with this one. But this room, the parents' room, probably is my favorite one. I don't know, it looks nice to me. But again, as you can see, the outside is so much more different than the inside. Like, you couldn't really honestly tell that there was a difference. But I'm looking for a wardrobe, and I was like having so much trouble, and then I found this one. I'm like, okay. So then I used some suitcases, because you know, if you want to travel, you got some suitcases. I'm excited about that actually coming in the new pack. that's very exciting. Actually, the new pack is out today, huh? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm really loving this. I was so confused on how exactly I was going to do this because I didn't have the pack yet, and I'm waiting to get it. And it was just, I wanted to add stuff that was in the pack to the room, but I didn't have it yet. And I was like, you know, I don't really want to wait. I just want to get this video out. So I did. And the teddy bear. Oh my god, is it hard to find a teddy bear for anyone else? Is that just me? Because I can never find the teddy bear, which is super annoying. That's more rambling. But here I'm just adding around toys. And I think it was a good idea. I was gonna add a training potty, but I'm like, they're infants. They use diapers. And I was like, you know, I don't exactly know how old the infants are. I'm going between like 6 to 8 months. I don't know. Because I feel like a toddler would be like when they're 1 to like maybe 3. I don't know. That's probably just me. But we are finally coming up to the end of this video. Oh god, this has just been a very long ride. I've been editing this video for about 2 hours now, and this voiceover just added like 45 minutes, and I still have to edit some more stuff into it. So you guys better be grateful for the amount of time I put in for you. I'm just kidding, you don't have to be grateful, it's up to you. I am such a people pleaser, oh my goodness. I really like this owl thing, but it just didn't want to go where I wanted it to. I really liked the pink theme, but as I finished up putting everything in, I was like, the pink walls by themselves just didn't look good, and I had trouble finding the right ones. But yeah, my voice is tired out now. There's like 2 minutes left in this recording, one or 2 minutes. I'm just going to stop talking here and let you guys watch the rest of the video. But if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's completely up to you, and it's free, and you can always change your mind. And I'm really, again, I'm thankful for all of your guys' support. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.